All right, boys and girls, Pirtle's Pod. We are back here. It's been a while. I'm not exactly sure how many days. Is that better? It's too dark. But this is too light, in my opinion. What am I doing? Give me a second. We're all learning together. By we, I mean I, and by you guys. There's no you guys. But it's just I. You guys aren't learning anything. You guys are just along for the ride, which I appreciate. If you are watching, where'd it go? There's how? What the heck? I just leave the stuff in. I just like to see. My goodness, I was blind for a second. All right, can we turn that down a little bit? Golly. There we go. Okay, look at us. All right, but we're back. We're a minute in. Got to see the craziness. Yeah, it's late. I just don't like to react to everything, and also I'm kind of busy. There's a lot of stuff going on right now. But we're here. We gotta start getting more into other things and talking about other things. The draft's coming up, so we got that. But as far as there's no rocket stuff to talk about other than the draft. There's no rocket stuff to talk about. So we gotta start getting creative here. We really do. But anyway, we're here to preview the NBA Finals. Man, the Dallas Mavericks and the Celtics did not have the Mavericks anywhere near making the finals. I do not remember. I made a video, right, laying out the whole thing, my perfect playoff bracket. I think I had the Mavericks getting out of the first round, but I don't think I picked them to make it to the conference finals. Definitely not the finals. Man, dude, they have been playing well. The team is built well around Luka. I love the front office going and getting PJ Washington, Daniel Gafford, and Derek Lively in the draft. Like, those were all great picks. They're all great pieces that fit Luka well. They took advantage of the time, Sorry, had some ice here. So, yeah, good for them. I lived near Dallas for a few years. I'm a semi-Mavs fan. I really love watching Kyrie and Luka play, together. The dynamic they have, definitely in the playoffs. Luka takes over early. Kyrie goes on these runs here and there, kind of when needed, and then Luka finishes it, kind of. They're a great clutch team because they have two great clutch players. So yeah, I love watching what they do. And I hate Celtics, script Lakers fans. That could be part of it. Also, I don't know. I just hate the Celtics. So, who's gonna win? All that talk. Who's gonna win? That's what we're here for. Celtics have had an easy road to the finals. Let's just be real. They have not really had a test. So, what does that mean? That means they're probably, they're well rested. Both teams should be well rested. The finals don't kick off till June 6th. So they're well rested. Each team has a week off at least. So they should both be well rested going into the finals. But they haven't really played competition, Think about the Celtics. They kind of play up and down to their competition, right? My goodness. There's some craziness going on back here. They kind of play up and down the competition, right? So I think that bodes well for them in the series. I don't think it's gonna they haven't played well. Then they haven't beat these bad teams by a lot. I think it's just who they are. But the combination of the Dallas defense and how good they've looked on offense against the number one defense in Minnesota, I think that really bodes well for Dallas here. Their combination is coming together. They're peaking at the right moment, and they're playing really well. Boston has a home court advantage, and whatever that does for you. I'm going to say you stick around to the end for the picks. Let's stick around. I think, when it comes to stars, when it comes to the duos here, you got Kyrie and Luka and Tatum and Brown. I think Kyrie and Luka a tier above Tatum and Brown. I don't think Tatum gets a lot of hype. He's great. He's so talented. I don't think he's near the same tier as Luka. I think Kyrie is better than Brown. I think Jaylen Brown, he's really playing well recently. But yeah, then I think the X factor is how does Kristaps play, right? Offensively and defensively, how do they stop? How do they stop this pick and roll and these lobs to the bigs from Dallas? How does he, play on the offensive end, spacing the floor, keeping those bigs out of the paint, and protecting the rim? I think that's what it comes down to more than anything. It's not the same matchup as Dallas just had with Minnesota. So, as good as they looked, both defensively and offensively, I think the dynamic's going to change. Obviously, it's a different team. We know, clearly, it's not what I'm saying. The way the matchups, like, instead of having Gobert, a non-floor spacer on the floor, and, like, kill Alexander Walker and that kind of stuff. Like, you got Kristaps Porzingis, you got Al Horford, floor spacer, you have Derek White, Peyton Pritchard, all these role guys. All these guys can shoot. So I think it's a different ball game. Now, I think this plays very well into. Now they don't do this. Dallas does not do this. They don't give Gafford or Lively like extended minutes. I think Lively is a better matchup here. I think he's more mobile. I think he covers the floor defensively a lot better. And PJ Washington is great for the series. I think PJ Washington is great. All in all, I think the Mavs have the upper hand slightly due to the comp. I think pure talent-wise, the Celtics are the better team. I do. Don't have any faith that Tatum, Jaylen Brown can put together this amazing finals run. I just don't. So, given the complement, the way these pieces complement Luka and how well Luka is playing, Kyrie is not playing great. He played pretty good in this closeout game today. But little mic switch there. With Kyrie and Luka, I just give them the upper hand. I give them the upper hand by a little bit. I think it's Mavs in 6. I do not think it goes 7. I think it's Mavs in 6. I think it's a tight 6. I think it's a lot of close games. I think games that are close, I give the edge to Dallas. They are a clutch team. They just are. They got two of the best closers in the league. They complement each other well. I think the games that are close, Dallas is going to win. I think Boston will get a few. They'll get away. I was going to say, but they'll get away a little bit. They'll win some games. But when it comes close games, playoff type games, giving the edge to Dallas. And when you're in the finals, you got to be able to win the close games. And if you're going to tell me who do I think is going to win the finals, Luka, or win those close games, close out those close games, Luka and Kyrie, or Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, I'm taking Luka and Kyrie all day. So there you have it. That's my picks. It's going to be a good series. I think they match up well. I think they create problems on each side fairly well. The Mavs having Derrick Jones to match up, play some defense. I think he's underrated. Perimeter defender. I think they got the pieces. I think both sides create matchup problems. To be honest, it just comes down to I have more faith in the closing ability of Luka and Kyrie than I do Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. So that'll be it. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think.